This is BIA, Becoming in Action, a space to explore the lifelong journey of growth as leaders, as professionals, and as human beings. Through honest conversations and lived experience, we evolve with courage and intention. Here's your host, Sandy Abear.
Hello, and welcome back to the podcast. I've been working with a client who has built her career on being the one who says yes. Need someone to stay late? She always says yes. Need someone to fix a process? She always says yes. Need someone to cover 3 roles while the team is short-staffed? She always says yes. That mindset got her noticed. It built trust. It opened doors. Now, even though she's early in her career, working in the health and wellness industry, she's carrying a lot of responsibility. She cares deeply about the brand. She wants clients and customers to feel something special from the first interaction to the last. She wants excellence, consistency, a seamless experience where every detail matters, from the stitching on the logo on their merch, to the coffee bar, to the depth of care expressed in every single discovery conversation. Think Disney-level intention. But right now, reality and standards are colliding. There aren't enough people. There isn't enough time. There isn't enough space to do everything she's being asked to do with the level of care she believes the work deserves. So she's stuck in a painful tension. She can either cover the breadth of responsibilities or bring the depth of excellence she values. Not both. And when high standards meet impossible conditions, burnout often follows. She feels it in her body. She's in fight or flight mode at work. She feels it at home. She can't shut off her work brain. She feels it emotionally, defeated, drained, disconnected from the purpose that once energized her. She also feels guilty because saying yes is how she got here. And likely there's a little grief mixed in too. She may be grieving the version of herself who was endlessly capable, always available, always praised for rescuing things. When someone's identity has been the reliable one, changing that can feel like a loss. Sometimes burnout isn't only exhaustion, it's mourning a version of yourself that can't come with you into the next season. Bottom line, many high performers hit this wall eventually. The strategy that helped them rise is not always the strategy that helps them lead. Success can create a trap. The better you are at absorbing chaos, the more chaos gets assigned to you. The faster you solve problems, the more problems find their way to your desk. The more flexible you are, the more people assume your capacity is endless. The more dependable you become, the less urgency others feel to fix broken systems. At first, it can look like recognition. You're trusted, you're needed, you're the go-to person. But over time, what looked like opportunity can quietly become over-reliance. Your competence becomes the cushion everyone lands on. Your work ethic becomes the workaround. Your resilience becomes the reason nothing changes. You need to find a way to care deeply about standards without personally holding together every single broken process. Because there's a difference between ownership and over-ownership. No one can personally carry every loose end. There comes a point where growth no longer looks like proving you can carry everything. Growth looks like redesigning the system so everything doesn't have to sit on your shoulders. That's where she is now. Her next move is not to grind harder. It's to step back and build a plan. What resources are actually needed? What responsibilities need to shift? What standards are non-negotiable? What can be simplified, delegated, automated, paused, or reimagined? And then bring that plan forward, not as a complaint, as leadership. because boundaries are not rebellion. Boundaries are professionalism. They are honest communication about what sustainable excellence requires. They protect quality, people, and performance. They clarify what can realistically be delivered well instead of pretending everything can be done at once. And while she works through it, she also needs to find ways to recenter throughout the day. Not a vacation, not an escape. A 2-minute reset between meetings. A walk to the restroom without her phone. 3 slower breaths before opening the next email. Shoulders down, jaw unclenched, feet on the floor. Mini resets matter. Sometimes the nervous system needs proof that every moment is not an emergency. And here's the real crossroads many ambitious people face. Do I stay and help build this, or do I leave for the role that's already clearly defined, already structured, already posted online, with a salary number that catches my attention? But this is not just a job decision. She's not only choosing between roles, she's deciding who she is becoming professionally. She's standing in the space between possible selves. The one who continues to be the reliable absorber of chaos, the one who evolves into a builder of systems and a leader of change, the one who chooses clarity, structure, and defined scope elsewhere. Each version of her comes with a different day-to-day experience, a different level of energy, a different relationship to her work. So the question becomes deeper than which job do I take? It becomes which version of myself do I want to invest in? And which environment will actually feed that version of me? Because not every opportunity feeds your soul, even if it feeds your resume. And not every stretch opportunity is misalignment, even if it feels uncomfortable. Sometimes leaving is definitely the right move. Some environments consume talent instead of developing it. Some organizations keep asking for heroics while refusing to fix the root problems. Sometimes staying and leading change is the higher growth path. There's a difference between stepping into a finished role and becoming the person who can create one. One path may offer relief, clarity, and more money now, and it's okay to want more money. Compensation is not greed. It's information. It reflects market value, priorities, opportunity cost, and what an organization is willing to invest in the role. The other path may offer stretch, influence, leadership credibility, and the chance to shape something meaningful. It offers the opportunity to develop executive muscles, prioritization, influence, systems thinking, negotiation, and leadership under pressure. Neither path is automatically better. The real question is this: is this company asking her to drown or giving her an opening to lead? And that decision is not made one time forever. It is not decide once and forget. It's decide, observe, reassess. Present the plan, watch the response, set timelines, measure actions, not promises. Maybe that looks like 30 days to clarify priorities, 60 days to add support, 90 days to improve systems and workload. If nothing changes, that's information too. This is the judo flip so many people miss. Instead of absorbing all the force, redirect it. Instead of saying yes to every demand, say yes to a better operating model. Instead of protecting the status quo, create the next version of it. That takes courage because it's unfamiliar. It may disappoint people who benefited from your endless flexibility. It may require hard conversations. But often, it's exactly what leaders are hoping someone will do. They may ask for effort, but what they really need is transformation. And transformation rarely arrives looking comfortable. If you're in a season where what once worked is now wearing you down, pay attention. That may mean you've outgrown the old playbook. Sometimes the bravest move in your career is not doing more. It's choosing clearly and confidently where your effort will build the most. As you move through your day or week, ask yourself, am I being developed here or depleted here? Are my standards being supported or exploited? If nothing changed in the next 90 days, would I stay? Am I afraid to leave or simply used to overfunctioning? What would leadership look like if I trusted myself more? What is the cost of staying the same? What could become possible if I choose differently? This is real life, real work, where we take the moments that might knock you off center and give you a way to move through them with more clarity, intention, and self-trust. Not by becoming someone different at work, but by learning how to bring more of who you already are into the moments that matter most. Thanks for listening. See you next time.